Hello, everybody. How's it going? How's everybody doing? Good afternoon, or whatever time it is for you. Hello. Hello, hello. Hello, Kimmy. Hello, Anish. Hello, Poppy. Hello, Christina. How's it going? Welcome, everybody. How y'all doing? Good afternoon. Hello, Sandy. Hello, Sai. Hello, Linda. Hello, Alex. Hello, Tessie. Tessie? Tessa. Hello, Parker. Hi, friends. Hello, MJ. Hello, Marie. Hello, Alina. Hello, G Bagels. Hello, Christine. Hello, Nevaeh. Hi, everybody. Hello, Eva. Hello, R. Hello, Alexia. How's it going, friend? Thank you so much. Appreciate it. I'll be a little while before I need to order the food. Thank you so much. Hello, Liz. Hello, Alexia. Hi, Rachel. How's it going? Good evening, Mark. How you doing? How's everybody doing today? Oh yeah, we gotta put the tea bag in. Thank you, Alexia. No, Mr. Nugs today. I'm sorry. It was a little easier to let him hang out at home today. Hello, Lynn. Hello, Michaela. How's it going, everybody? Hi, everybody. How you doing? So we're celebrating 700 subscribers today, which is pretty exciting. I am a fan. I appreciate it, y'all. Y'all ready? You know where we are? Does anyone know who we are? I'm sure y'all know where we are, right? You gotta know. I said it before, but y'all remember? I bet y'all remember. I bet y'all know exactly where we are. Just Another Face says, "Are you at the Cheesecake Factory?" Thank you, Alexia. Am I at the Cheesecake Factory? Maybe. They did, Mart. They did. We are at the Cheesecake Factory. We certainly are, y'all. Get excited. Cheesecake Factory. Cheesecake Factory. Oreo cheesecake is definitely a possibility today. Absolutely a possibility. I think there's only one thing that could give it a run for its money, and it's the turtle pecan one. I don't think we've done that yet. I'm kind of like equally thinking about both of those. So we'll see. Yeah, anything with caramel, I know. And I'll watch and shower later. It'll be late, but worth it, I think. I'll think you just listen. Got up to 714. Hey, not bad. At 800, we're doing Square Pie Guys, which is a pizza place, a really good pizza place. So that's at 800. But now we're celebrating 700. So we don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves. But yeah. So anyways, how's everyone doing? How's, let's see. Anyone have anything good for lunch? I know I heard in the chat, I think it was in the chat last time, someone mentioned that they wanted to eat Cheesecake Factory along with me. You need to try Square Pie Guys when you're in San Francisco next time. Totally, Liz. Although I want to say that there's a Square Pie Guys in LA, I think. Donuts to go with my earrings. Oh, yeah. I don't think they have donuts here, but it's a good idea. Pancakes for breakfast. Ugh, Carissa. Pancakes for breakfast sound incredible. I had a pancake at a diner 2 weekends ago, and it was magical. Hello, Andreas. Just listened, bought their first MAC lipstick. Wasn't into makeup, but I'll learn. So that made me smile. Cool. What color did you get? Nikki had beer-battered fish tacos. Ooh, that sounds good. I love a fish taco. I absolutely love a fish taco. Ooh. Thank you, Alexia. Accidentally banging on the window here. It's a little bit chilly, not too chilly. Also, this coat is styling. It's fancy today and had Easy Mac. Nice. Easy Mac's delicious. I'm eating Girl Scout cookies. Oh, I've got some takes on Girl Scout cookies, by the way, Kelly. Liz had garlic, lemon, chicken, and rice. That sounds good too. Cassidy had leftover pasta. Yum. It's called Luster Glass Lipstick Rouge à Lèvres. And then some numbers, some letters. Interesting. Cool. Good to know. Ooh, I almost just swallowed my cough drop. Thank you, Sierra, for subscribing. Let's go ahead and pour a little bit of tea, and we'll Opa. Sierra. Thank you, Sierra. Let the rest of it still steep a little bit more. What was I going to say? Girl Scout cookies. I have takes. So I did get my Girl Scout cookies. I actually got them 2 nights ago because I just was walking and I came across a little Girl Scout cookie stand and I got 2 boxes. The first was a box of Thin Mints, which is exactly, if you never had Thin Mints, they're like mint chocolate chip cookies covered in chocolate. If you're in the UK, they're basically like biscuits. You'll know biscuits. Thank you, Hey Cheney, for subscribing. Oh, we also, thank you, Ada, need to, Opa Sierra, Opa. And Opa, the Hey Cheney, thank you for subscribing, y'all. But I also got these new cookies, new Girl Scout cookies called Adventurefuls. Hello, Callie. Hello, Turtle. Your favorite are the Caramel Delights, or the Samoas. I think those are the same thing, right, Cody? I think. Anyways, I got the Adventurefuls. They were one of the worst. The worst. They were not even close to being on par with other Girl Scout cookies. Interesting, Hersey. They were so bad, the Adventurefuls. It was like you're not expecting the world with Girl Scout cookies, but these were bad. I kept trying to resubscribe for months, kept forgetting to accept the terms. Interesting. Well, thank you for subscribing. Recently renamed. Wasn't it that there's 2 different bakers? And, I don't know. I thought that was it. But maybe, I know that there was some Girl Scout cookie contract that just expired. They were telling us about it when we bought the cookies. But brownish, but very light and moisturizing. Okay, good to know, just listening. Tried Toffee-tastics. I've never had those. I felt Thin Mints were different years ago. Interesting. I've not really had those, I don't think. The s'mores one, I don't know if I've had the s'mores one. I usually go for either Samoa's, Caramel Delights, or Thin Mints. Thin Mints, they seem about normal for me, the ones that I had. Yeah. Lemonades, 100. I've never had a lemonade. You're a tag-along girl. Okay. Tag-alongs are, which ones are tag-alongs? Are those peanut butter patty? I know there's the chocolate-covered peanut butter ones, and then there's the ones that are like graham crackers with peanut butter in the middle. Samoas are your fave. Samoas are great. After 8 mints, what are those, Pixie? Yeah, Thin Mints. I mean, I think Thin Mints are like, they're just the easiest to eat. Samoas are great, but like I can't eat as many Samoas as like Thin Mints, A Steel City mom of 3. Thank you for subscribing. Opa, cheers. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'll Opa you as soon as I pour a little bit more here. It might take a second for me to I'll Opa you. I'll mime drinking now because it's a little hot. Opa, thank you. Missed the lemon ones that had powdered sugar. I don't know if I had those either. They have 2 different bakers. The Samoas, which is little brownie bakers, are the best. Interesting. The Girl Scout cookie stand was telling us, though, that they just ended a contract with one of their bakers. So I don't know if all Girl Scout cookies are coming from the same baker now. Maybe. Kaya, Swedish bread. Never heard of that. Never heard of those. Of Kaya. New subscriber. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you for subscribing. I must have missed your subscription. Thank you very much. Is anyone here from Sweden and know if Kaya's on Amazon? Yeah, I don't know. I've never heard of it. Hello, Liv. What have you missed? We've just been drinking tea and haven't even read the menu yet. We're taking our dear sweet time today. We got plenty of time. I got nowhere to be. It's going to be great. Okay. Cool. I'm an oncology RN. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, sure. I can see why you'd be on high alert if you're in oncology. Oncology, by the way, if you didn't know, is cancer. The cancer doctors, cancer is like that field. Just subscribe. Thank you, Steel City. I opened you. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm talking about Girl Scouts. That's it. Rach got fab. Cheers. Thank you for subscribing, Rach. Hello. Oh, no, Liz. What's the news? And hello, Ginger. Over to you, Rach. Hello. Hello. So I've been thinking about cheesecake since we decided we're going to Cheesecake Factory. Oh my gosh, we got a couple of gifts that just came through. Sorry to the first person who just sent it, but someone else just sent a really sweet gift. Look into it all. Okay, sounds good. Thank you, Just Listen. My uncle passed away. Oh, I'm so sorry, Liv. Let's get some love for Liv. Some hugs, some hearts for Liv. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Liv. That's, what a tough. Well, that's. Sorry. I wish I could give you a hug from here. Let's give some love to Liv. Thank you, Lena and Tiffany, for subscribing as well. Opa to both of you. Also to JJ. Thank you, friend. Liv, that's so tough. I'm so sorry. Thank you. Thank you for all the love in the chat, everyone. Okay, we got a couple of really sweet gifts here. This is really nice. Liz, are you there? I know Liz is there. Liz, you are so sweet. Liz sent $20. That's a lot of money, y'all. It's a lot of money. And their specific message was, I want dessert to be on me. Congrats on 700 subs. Thank you. Thank you very much, Liz. And then they sent a heart emoji and a one of the party celebration emojis. I have no idea how to it's where it's like a ball and it opens up and like confetti falls out of it. That one. Thank you, Liz. You're so sweet. You know I love you. You're I don't even know. What's the word I'm looking for? You're steadfast is not the right way. Like a fixture, you're kind of institution is not the right word for a single person. What I'm trying to say is that you're an important person to the Lilies Lovelies. Thank you, Avery, for subscribing. But anyone who hangs around for any amount of time knows who you are. You're in the chat. You're a mod now, which is awesome. Hugely helpful. Been on the ball the last few days. Thank you for the gift. Thank you for putting gas in the tank, keeping the stream going. You know, you've heard it a million times, that these gifts are the reason the stream keeps going. Hello, Veronica. Not just paying for food, but paying for everything. A staple in the community. That's a great way of saying it. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I saw my granddaughter in 5D. What does that mean, Ginger? What is 5D? Your safe space. I'm so happy to hear that. It's my safe space too. So I'm glad we get to have it as often as we do with all these wonderful, delicious things to eat and wonderful people. So thank you. All right. Nikita, thank you for subscribing as well. Cheers. Papa. And I ask you, did the operation hurt? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Very much so. I mean, I was under for all 9 hours, but when I woke up, very much so. Very much so. 6 weeks till she'll be born. That's awesome. Incredible, Ginger. I'm happy for you. Anyways, thank you very much, Liz. Dessert is on Liz. There we have it. That's cheesecake, baby, right there. Also, oh my gosh. Y'all know Cody. We love Cody. Cody's signature blue heart emoji. Anytime they send a gift. They sent $50. Cody sent $50. That is a huge. Thank you, Aaliyah, for subscribing. Oh. Gas tanks, yes. Kelly has the right idea with the gas tanks. That's huge. That takes a really big chunk out of this meal. Whatever we end up ordering. Cody's awesome. We love Cody. We love Cody. And they said, here's to the Samoas with a cookie emoji and a blue heart emoji, as is tradition for Cody. Now, what I will say, even though I think Thin Mints overall are a more reliable cookie, and Avery says, because of you, I'm sober curious. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that, Avery. If you want to talk about it, let me know, because I'm so happy to tell you about it in my journey. I have no problems talking about it. I think it's a really incredible way to live if it's something you struggle with. Yes, Thin Mints are currently in my freezer. So even though I say that I think that Thin Mints are a more reliable cookie, and they taste great in the freezer, and you can eat a bunch of them, and it's just like they're delicious. Samoas, there are certain times where I prefer a Samoa over. Oh, really? You're sober curious too, Cody? Oh, that's awesome. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. Would love to hear more. I've been a silent watcher for a while. Happy to be here. Well, of course. Okay, how about this? Let me put a pin in the sober conversation, okay? Just put a quick pin in that conversation. I just want to say a little bit more to Cody about this gift and finish my thoughts on Samoas before we move on to the sober conversation, because that'll take a few minutes. Samoas, you don't want to freeze Samoas, because when you do freeze Samoas, they're just like rocks. Unlike Thin Mints, where they almost get better in the freezer. But there are certain times where Samoas, they're more decadent, right? Where you're like, Thin Mints are never going to be like, ugh, so good. They're going to be like, The Samoas, they hit the spot sometimes. So anyways, here's to Samoas. Thank you, Cody, for this gift. You know, the gas in the tank is what keeps this going. Not just for me, so I can, do these streams and not just pay for the food, but also for my rent and health insurance and medical bills and all these different things. But it keeps the stream going for everyone else too, right? For you, for me, and for everyone. People who aren't able to give like you can and do. So it benefits everyone, is what I'm saying. So thank you, Cody. A big old cheers to you. Thank you. And one other thing, like, is worth saying. When you give gifts like this, every gift that comes after it goes even further, right? Because we're that much closer to covering the meal and that much closer. I guess it's not even closer, just keeping the stream going. That's what I'm trying to say. You get it. Anyways, thank you. Cody said about the ice cream. Did I buy cookies? I did. I bought Thin Mints. I usually heat mine for 5 seconds. You heat the cookie itself? I just want to make sure I hear that correctly. You're putting the Thin Mint in, or Samoas. Okay, that makes a whole lot more. I was thinking Thin Mints. Samoas, right. Of course, that makes sense because it's caramel. It's chocolate. Duh. Oh, that sounds good. Okay. I'm God willing, when I leave this place, on my walk home, I will run into some Girl Scout cookies, and I will get the Samoas, and it will be because of you, Cody. Thank you. No, you haven't missed anything, No Name. Okay. Question: do we want to talk about sobriety stuff and then the menu, or do we want to do the menu and then sobriety stuff? This is a question for Avery and Cody. Do you want a menu first, then sobriety? Like talk about my journey there, or vice versa? Hello, Mila. And it won't be a bummer by any means. It's not like a sad thing we're getting into. Menu, says Cody. Okay. Here we go. Now, we are at the Cheesecake Factory, and if you've never been to the Cheesecake Factory, you might not know that the menu itself is a novel, okay? Like page after page after page. I don't know, if someone wants to Google it, I'm sure there's a number, how many different items there are on the menu. Like, so many. Just so you know, right? Isn't that crazy? But then they also have this thing. They also have a special menu, which we can take a look at. And then I have very mixed feelings about this, but it's the Skinny-licious menu, okay? I hate the word Skinny-licious. I'm going to be straight up. I don't like it. However, the Cheesecake Factory is notorious for having food that is just outrageously caloric. What do I mean by that? The normal human... Oh, thank you, Jelly, for subscribing. Oh, welcome. When he says more than 250 items, that's insane. I'm going to go to my... Oh, yeah, they have everything here. I'm going to go to my favorite item just so I can show you, just kind of give you an idea of what I'm talking about here. There it is. The factory nachos. Nachos, okay? Now, if you add the spicy chicken to the factory nachos, because it's $21.95, factory nachos plus the spicy chicken edition is going to be 2,950 calories. That is almost 3,000 calories. It's 1,000 more than the average human eats in one day, okay? Just so you know, okay? And also thank you, S. Rawlinson, for subscribing. Opa. Oh, well, at least you paid to say it. Welcome to the club, a very special club. of paid to hate. So the nachos are like emblematic of the kind of stuff you find in here, right? The Skinnylicious menu, it's not even like necessarily healthy. It's just not insane. Okay, so that's why I like to look at that menu, because it's reasonable amounts of food instead of crazy amounts of food, if that makes sense. Because I'm not trying to like advocate for dieting here by any means. Okay. So I also want to take a look at the special menu and see if there's anything worth looking at on here. Yeah, mortadella. They got cheeseburgers, Thai stir-fried noodles, chicken shawarma. They got jalapeno fritters, Asian cucumber salad, sugar snap peas, carrots, and asparagus. Got one comment before getting blocked. Exactly. Mirror, and Kay, thank you, both of you, for subscribing. We're at 730 already today. We're well on our way to 800. And Liz, I saw your gift come through. Thank you so much. I will read it as soon as we've got a handle on the menu, if that's okay with you. Hello. Opa to Mirror, and Opa to Kay. Thanks to both of you. The little phone in my lap. Hello, Jelly. Welcome. Okay, I think we're good. We can read this menu. Thank you. Okay. So let's go ahead and look at the normal menu. That doesn't have ridiculous food. And it's also way more manageable when you read it, because it's like still big. It's still like a menu that would be a normal restaurant's regular menu, just in terms of its size. But then they have so much other stuff. I'm going to the Cheesecake Factory tonight for dessert. Heck yeah, Kay. Heck yeah. Okay. So, small plates and appetizers. They have chicken taquitos, which we've had before, and they are quite good. Crispy corn tortillas filled with grilled chicken, green chili, corn, onion, cilantro, and cheese, served with avocado cream and salsa verde. Stuffed mushrooms, crispy Brussels sprouts, crispy crab bites we got last time, they were fine. Thank you, Clyde. Crab wontons, so it's basically crab rangoon. They have crab rangoon. Chicken pot stickers, which are Asian dumplings pan-fried. Okay. And then they have spicy tuna on crispy sushi rice. So those are all of the like quote-unquote normal appetizers. Avocado cream, what? Well, wait, what do you mean? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Yeah, it's like sour cream plus avocado, I think. These are not cakes. Oh, no. The Cheesecake Factory does so much more than cakes. We'll get to the cheesecake, don't worry. They also have salads. They have a beet and avocado salad, which I've had before, and it's quite good. No. It's not a cheesecake. No, you're good. The beet and avocado salad we've had before. Ugh, some really sweet gifts just came through. Let's decide on our appetizer, then we'll read our gifts, then we'll go back to pick our main. How about that? They also have a factory chopped salad. The only thing about salads right now is that it's a little bit crunchy, and I kind of struggle right now with crunchier things. So maybe even the chicken taquitos aren't a super great idea. Yeah, so maybe all these salads, maybe the beet and avocado salad would be good, because that is a much softer salad. It's just beets, quinoa, avocado, fresh orange, arugula, and honey yogurt sauce. I think that would be good. How do you feel about that? It's been a second since we had it. Wontons we could do. Chicken pot stickers. Serve with soy, sesame, ginger sauce. We could do that. And let me just take a quick look to make sure there's not something in here that might not be crazy. I won't read everything, but they also have the chicken taquitos in here. They have the stuffed mushrooms, crab bites. Spicy tuna sounds good. Okay. They have roadside sliders. Those are like little mini burgers. Okay, got it. Yeah. Okay. What do we think, y'all? Do we want to go spicy tuna? Do we want to go pot stickers? Or do we want to go beet and avocado salad? What do we think? Brittany says spicy tuna. We are an appetizer, yes. Adeline says pot stickers. Looks like it's between pot stickers and tuna. I will abide by whatever y'all pick. So let's say smile for pot stickers. Looks like the salad has been naysayed. Smile for pot stickers. Oh, hold on. How do I do this? Come on. There we go. All right. Smile for pot stickers, frown for tuna. Smile for pot stickers, frown for tuna. Ooh, it's pretty close. Tuna's winning by a hair. Oh, never mind. Well, pulled out ahead. Oh, pot stickers. Pot stickers just pulled ahead. Wow. Wow, we're watching this in real time. It's like a horse race. Wow. Pot stickers pulled ahead with 5 in the lead. Now, 6. Wow. 7? Holy crud. Okay. Pot stickers are like dumplings. Pan-fried dumplings with soy, ginger, sesame sauce. Oh boy. Okay. All right, pot stickers it is. We'll do pot stickers, easy. Cool. All right, we'll start there. Now let's read some gifts. And then we'll decide on our main. How's that sound? Some really generous gifts here. Really, really generous gifts. This is so sweet. So Liz already sent $20 previously, and has sent an additional $50, y'all. 50. Throw some gas tank emojis out, please, and said, I couldn't imagine not having this live, so here's to keeping it going. You have truly changed my life, so I will help any way I can. Love you. With 2 red heart emojis. Dang. That's one of those things that when you hear it's like, setting my friendship with Liz aside, of like, it's kind of hard to understand the scale of like the power that, just content, videos, streams, all these different things can have. I think our brains just aren't really built to understand it. Of that, there are a lot of people that watch these streams, and it means something to a lot of people. It means something to me too, but it's humbling. Because I don't know, if you'd asked me after my very first stream, what do you think the end result of this will be, right? What do you think you're gonna do? What are these streams gonna like do in a big sense? And I don't know what I would have told you. Certainly not changed anyone's life. That would never have occurred to me. And even now, it's still kind of like a hard thing to comprehend. Like, I can see it logically, but emotionally, I'm like still kind of confounded by it. But it's very humbling and very meaningful. So thank you for saying that. I appreciate you, Liz, and I'm honored to be a part of your life and be meaningful in that way to you. So thank you for the gift, and thank you for the kind words. Those, I think, are even more valuable to me. So I appreciate it. Thank you, Liz. Mart says, to have a realization you're doing good with your life and hear it from someone else is overwhelming. I agree. It is overwhelming. It's especially when you don't like see it directly. You don't like, you see me, but I only see the little tiny profile picture of you. And of course I, read what you say and know about some of your lives. And, Liz, I know more about her life than a lot of folks just because we have like a separate chat. And I know she got a tattoo recently, but wow. Yeah, that's really powerful. Watching the streams feels like talking to a best friend. It helped my postpartum especially. Dang. I love that. And in a lot of ways, I don't even feel responsible for that. Does that make sense? Like, I know that I'm the one turning the camera on. Thank you, Lover and Maggie, for subscribing. Hope I love her. Opa Maggie. But you know what I mean? Like, I don't even feel like I know I'm turning on the camera and talking and planning and doing everything, right? Like, but at the same time, it's like I hear that these streams are helpful or even change your life, which is crazy to even say out loud. It's like, oh, are you sure that was me? It's hard to like internalize. You helped me through depression, and now you contribute to my happiness. Eternal grateful. Dang. I don't think I'll ever truly be able to comprehend that. But I will remain grateful to you for saying these things, because it is very, it's the reason I do it, or one of the reasons I should say. It's what people like. How do you deal with all the hate? Like this is how I deal with all the hate. These people on the stream, y'all. That's how I deal with it. You know, it makes it worth it. It wouldn't be worth it otherwise. I wouldn't just sit here taking all the abuse from all the nasty stuff. Y'all see it. If it weren't for the love that I get from y'all. So, anyways, thank you. Girl, I feel like you could be one of my best friends. You can message you and you be there. And it's true. You can message me. Friends didn't trust conventionally, so you're helping. Dang, just listen. That is crazy. And I'm so sorry that happened to you. Cassidy says, has helped me feel less lonely being home alone on disability for days. Well, Cassidy, I'm so happy to be helpful to you. That's like, honestly, it's the same. I think everyone, it's how I was raised. Like, my dad is like that. Like, he is like me in that we both, we both find meaning in helping people. I think I got that from him. We just help in different ways. He's a doctor. Obviously, I don't know anything about medicine, but I don't know. I was, and Liz, I saw your second gift come through. I will mention that in just a second. But, I was bullied growing up. I don't know if y'all know that story, but I was like severely bullied. And I was alone for a long time, even though I had a supportive family. My mom and dad were always there for me. It wasn't like they were ever neglectful. But, especially when I was at school, and I was isolated because I didn't know why I was so angry, unknowingly being in the closet and being so viciously bullied. I was like pretty alone for a long time, and there was really no one there to help me that could really understand what I was going through, even myself. So a lot of things that I've done since then have been to maybe help other people who are in that position. Be it someone who's like truly like in going through it in the depths of it, or just someone who maybe could use a little bit more face-to-face time with someone. And we're not all as privileged as we'd like to be in terms of being able to hang out with people. Maybe your situation means you're not able to see people in real life, or you're maybe geographically isolated, or your community, there's something going on. Like, there's a lot of reasons why you might not be able to have the kind of social interaction that you want to. And if this stream is able to help people feel better, give people community, then then I'm doing what I want to be doing. So truly, when I say it's gas in the tank, like that's why I want to be putting the gas towards. So I'm glad to hear that it's working. Now, Liz, before I get to the other gifts, because several really generous gifts came through, I'll just read the names really quick so you know that I got them. I will get to them. Kathy sent something. Cody sent another gift. And Lisa, thank you, everyone. But I just want to quickly mention again that Liz sent an additional $50. That's an additional $50 on top of the other $50. Wait, hold on. Annie said, finding you really helped my postpartum depression in the community, made me feel not so alone. I'm so happy to hear that. So happy to hear that. Rachel, Opa, thank you. Thank you, Just Listen. Y'all, yeah, Liz sent another 50. Dang. And said, you made me cry, so here's a little more because you deserve it, with a red heart emoji. Well, that's not a little. That's a lot. It's a lot more. And y'all are making me emotional now. This is kind of at a loss for words. because I don't know. I wasn't expecting this on Friday. Y'all really. It's been a tough couple days. I don't know. There's been like some kind of increased nastiness. I don't know if you haven't noticed, great, but maybe you have. It's tough. Things weigh on me. I was talking to someone on the phone earlier today and about like this, and they said like I don't know how you do it, and you know like what does that do to you basically? And I was like, it's a lot of anxiety. It's a lot of so it's definitely a weight, but it's worth it. Otherwise, I wouldn't do it. So, Liz, once again, I love you. Cheers, my friend. Lily, if you have helped one person, it's an amazing thing. You help some people find their voice. Anyways. Wow. Wow. That's it's really nice. Okay. People who hate don't know the version of Lily Wien. It'd be nice if it was easy to tell people like. Anyways, Liz, I love you. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. The next gift that came through was from Kathy. Once again, I say it. Kathy knows the three things I'm about to say. We know. UK, girly girl, lesbian. Easy. But they sent $10. Thank you, Kathy. And thank you, Tommy, for subscribing. Girl, look, if everyone watching, like I said before, if everyone watching sent $10, that's my rent and then some. So, girl. Did I ever see Emily? You mean, do I ever see her? No. Not since we broke up, like going on a year ago. Kathy's message. It reads, "Thank you for helping pick the cottage for my girlfriend today. I went for the fancy one in the end with a wink. Love you, girl. XXXX with a Union Jack emoji, a red heart emoji, and a hand heart emoji." Now, what is she talking about? We were messaging earlier, and hopefully their girlfriend isn't listening. And if they are, I'm sure I'm muted by now. But Kathy is surprising her girlfriend with a getaway and wanted my advice on which Airbnb to pick. And there were two. There was one that was just cozier. And I said, do that one. And it sounds like she's picked that one. I think it's the right choice. It's cozy. When you get like a little cottage, you want it to be cozy. So thank you very much, Kathy. Love you. Cheers. Thank you so much, my friend. Dang. Y'all, Cody coming through with an additional $30. They already sent, I believe, $50, sending $30 now. Again, and said, here's to providing a little extra light in a dark world with a blue heart emoji. My friend, it is dark. I know we don't talk about it that much on the stream. It's on purpose. You know, I don't want anyone to ever feel, and I'm not saying this is what you're saying, but like, I think there's a reason I don't talk about it. Thank you for throwing out the blue hearts for Cody, the gas tank emojis. So generous. It's very dark. There's a lot of terrible stuff happening, and if you ever want to like, you know, get looped in on that and talk about it, there's so many places you can, right? If you watch me, chances are you're also, you know, served live streams of other trans people who are talking about like directly the state of the world, and they do a great job of it. I try to keep that out of here generally, because I think one thing the world is missing right now is spaces that are free of that kind of conversation. We need to talk about it. It's very important, but I also think we need to give ourselves the opportunity to not talk about it and be happy and be with each other and not like live in doom and gloom, you know? So thank you for recognizing it. I appreciate it. Appreciate you, Cody. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. I agree. But yeah, make no mistake. I'm very well aware of the darkness. I'm terrified. But also, I think it's important to let ourselves be happy. We deserve it. You know what I mean? Cody, you know that. Thank you, my friend. What's my favorite mocktail? The first thing that comes to mind is Oh, geez. Ginger beer, maybe? I love ginger beer. Now, before we get to a different gift from a couple other people, y'all, Cody, on top of that $30 gift and on top of their $50 gift, sent an additional $40. That's a lot of stuff. Y'all, my heart. I don't even know what to say, y'all. Oh yeah, I should put honey in the tea. Good call, Becky. When I get a refill of this, I'll do it. I need more. Y'all. I love that y'all are putting down the blue heart emojis because they are specifically Cody's emoji. At least in this stream. Cody owns the blue heart emoji. Thank you, Natalie. Dang. I'm so lucky to have y'all. Happy houring with my husband. Cool, send me hello. I am so lucky to have y'all. I love y'all so much. This is such y'all are like, talk about online communities. Some of the worst haters in the game, but the best lovelies. Can't compete. Really can't. You really can't. Cody gifted 50, then 30, then 40. My math brain isn't working right now, but it's a lot. Just trying to take. Oh no, thank you, Becky. This is Cheesecake Factory. That's huge. Best fans, hand down. Yeah, I agree, hands down. Y'all are the best. I love y'all. Thank you, Cody, for being so generous. They're like, I know this is maybe too self-deprecating, but you know, I'm a person on a stream, right? I guess maybe this goes back to like it's hard to comprehend thing of like, it's confounding to me that this stream can have such a positive impact, because it does for me and for others. So, anyways, love you, Cody. Thank you very much. Cassius, I'm curious, does the server not check in? They haven't checked in, but honestly, I'm not upset about it. I think they're busy right now. I'll flag them down when I need them. We need that's true. I do have honey. I just don't have any more water. That's what I need. Thank you, GB. Cheers. Bye. Anyways, appreciate you, Cody. Thank you so much. Next up, y'all, the gifts just keep coming. Thank you. This cough is really hanging in there. Really hanging in there. This is from someone. Okay, let me triple check. Oh, this is so sweet. This was from someone named Lisa. Now, I'm assuming Lisa, unless you're someone who's just like subscribed but a silent viewer, which is totally possible. I haven't connected your name, Lisa, with any particular username, which can work for the better because if you like say, hi, I'm Lisa, people will send you nasty DMs, just so you know. But Lisa sent $30. That's a lot of money, y'all. That's really, really generous. And said, I'm so happy to be a part of your journey. I'm a huge advocate for inclusion and kindness. Helping people is what I love about life. You helped me come out of my corner and speak up. It's not much, but hope it helps. Well, first off, it's very much. You say it's not much. Yes, it is. If everyone in this stream sent $30, that's rent and then some and then some. So don't even start with me on that one. That is very generous. GB says, I've never subscribed to anyone, but I love your videos. I have a beautiful transgender daughter. I love that, GB. Thank you for being a supportive parent. It is, unfortunately, a pretty rare thing these days to see. So you're very welcome here. That's what I want to say to you. You're very welcome here. Thank you. Elisa, whoever you are, wherever you are, girl. I say girl, but I want to assume pronouns. Thank you. Dang. And thank you, Jill Valenstein, for subscribing. Opa. Dang, y'all. Y'all are just taking care of me today. And really, in a broader sense, taking care of this entire community. Because this is how the stream keeps going. This is how we're able to maintain this community. One way to think about it is like, kind of like paying for the space, like we're like a club that meets every day. We're all contributing to the cost of the room that we all inhabit together. And even though like I'm here leading it, everyone still appreciates the room. And maybe I'm even like, you know, the one that's, maybe it's not the perfect metaphor, but y'all know. Anyways, there's Lisa here, present, LOL, been following your journey and support you. Thank you, Lisa. I think we throw out a bunch of gas tanks and hearts for Lisa. So thank you very much. People wonder why people subscribe. It's like sending gifts on. Yeah, exactly. It's exactly what it is. It's exactly what it is. And even on days like this where it's like much lower, we have 275 people watching. Like honestly, it's not that different from a stream where anyone can watch because it's about the same amount of people that are able to talk. Maybe we need to do something like this more. I still want to keep streams open to people because I know there are people who can't afford to subscribe, and I don't know. I guess I just appreciate the space. So, anyways, thank you, Lisa. This is so sweet. And then, oh my gosh, looks like there's the one more gift I see here. Oh my gosh, Liz, once again coming through with third or I think fourth gift of the day. Fourth gift of the day. $30. And said, because it would bug me to not be an even number that I sent you. With a red heart emoji. You know, thank you, Blanchy, for subscribing. Oh wow. Honestly, at this point, I feel like something that would be really cool, and tell me if I'm overstepping here, but for folks like Liz, Cody, and several others that like send generously and often, I almost want to get like an emoji of your face or your profile picture so that folks can like put, you know, be like, you know what I mean? Like, because oh my gosh, like you're an MVP. Like truly, if there was like a plaque of Lilies Lovelies who are keeping this community afloat, you would be on there. That would be awesome. That's what I'm saying. Maybe we'll make it happen. But MVP, an MVP sticker, that would also be good. But he says 1.3.4. You've helped me more than you know with your positivity. Thank you, Cody. And I haven't forgotten about the sobriety conversation. I have not. Thank you, Christine. Opa, thank you for subscribing. Cheers. Cody, I appreciate you saying that. It's like such a weird thing to even try to comprehend that this is helpful. Because I'm sitting here talking, you know? And this is just, I don't know. There was never like, I think there was an intent to help, maybe keep company, but the degree to which you've told me, Liz has told me, others have told me like that this stream is such a big part of their lives, or at least their day is so nice to know. So it's cool. It's humbling. Right. Anyways, I love y'all. Thank you. Thank you, Liz. Thank you, Cody. Thank you, everyone who gifted today, subscribed. We're not ending the stream, by the way. We still haven't even ordered. Love you. Change a profile pic to show you. Okay. Oh, that's cute, Desha. So cute. What's for lunch? So we decided math is 143. Gotcha. We need a Cody. We need a Cody emoji. We need a Liz emoji. We need a couple emojis. I'll think about it tonight. I got a long weekend. This means my lunch. Oh, lunch has been more than covered. Lunch has been more than covered. We are fully in the realm of helping Lily pay for, the FFS bill that I'm working on. Wait. Oh, that's what you meant by 143. Wait, what? Okay. Rev those gas engines and blue heart emojis, please, everyone. Because Cody, I'm a little unclear on where 143 came from. However, that is the amount of dollars that Cody just sent. 143. One I, four love, three you. Oh my gosh. I means I love you. I didn't know that, but now I know that. I'm blown away. I am speechless. Wow is right. Oh, I'm good, Madeline. I'm good. I just kind of overwhelmed a little bit in a good way, full of feelings and gratefulness, because oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't really know. I might, Christina. I certainly am feeling it. Nothing bad happened, Kate. Cody sent $143 on top of a couple other gifts they've already sent today, which is also insanely generous. This is like, this is big. I mean, you say I make a difference for y'all. Y'all make a difference for me. Y'all know it's not easy to do this. Not just like the actual streaming, but to handle like the the bigger nastiness. And it just feels so. I just feel so supported by y'all, which is something that like I don't know. I just really appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thank you, Cody, for that. Wow. I love you too. 143 right back. Wow. This is really, I just don't know what to say about that. Thank you. And on top of that, just to 143 means I love you. It means I love you. On top of that, Liz sent. Oh wait, hold on. Before we get to Liz's gift, Maria. Oh, okay. Okay. This is from Maria. Hello, Maria. Maria sent $5. Thank you, and said, "Hi, it's Wonka, but if you can say Maria." Okay. I'm going to move on from that. Thank you, Wonka. They said, "I hope you have an amazing Friday," with a light blue heart emoji. Sorry if I just connected. Anyways, thank you for. Wow. May good karma find you, Cody. Yeah, I normally have something to say. I just don't today have anything other than gratitude, love. That's it. That's what I got. And then just to drive the point home, Liz, our other MVP of the day, sent an additional $50. Thank you, Kathy. An additional $50 and said, "We just want you to know how much we love you, Lily," with 4 red heart emojis. Truly in the realm of like, oh, when I'm crunching the numbers for this month, there will be on my screen like, oh my God, that day really, really is making a big difference for me when I am going through and doing, the FFS payments and getting, making sure that I'm good. It really is such a, I think back to the early days of streaming when I was not, I was losing money. I was like, I had a runway. I was like, I have this long to try to make this work. And y'all got there. Y'all got there in time to make it work. And now we're in a place where I've never been great with money. Let me be clear about that. My brother, who is different than me, very money conscious, like very into knows the nuts and bolts of investing and this and that and this kind of account and this kind of. I'm not good at that. I just make sure I'm okay, and if I'm okay, I'm okay, right? I try to just think about, is it okay? And there was a while where I wasn't, right? And it's. I'm sure a lot of you can relate to like waking up in the morning and there's a little bit of a weight, maybe a lot of bit of a weight of like, I've got bills, I've got this to pay, I've got like this upcoming, I'm worried about X, Y, and Z, and it's all like goes to money, right? Because not everyone has a lot of it. And when y'all gift this, beyond just the meals and even and to a certain extent like things here and there, like there's a bigger picture of, am I good, right? Like that big picture weight. And when gifts like this come through in a very broad sense, it is a relief, a lessening of the weight. Hopefully, and ideally in a perfect world, no one would have to deal with the weight. That's far ways away. But certainly there's a lot of weight in my life just from the nastiness. So when y'all relieve this particular type of, rent payments, financial weight, it makes the other weight easier to handle. So thank you, Liz. Thank you, Cody. Thank you, everyone who has pitched in today and anyone who does as the stream goes on. I am so grateful for you. The Lilies Lovelies is our, I guess the Lilies Lovelies is its own singular noun. So the Lilies Lovelies is the best community on the internet. Period. Lovely. Thank you. Okay. Want to talk about sobriety, or do you want to pick? Let's pick an entree, and then we can talk about sobriety. How about that? Well, that's a little bit of a heavier topic, not sad, but I am on the West Coast. Yes, have to get dinner on the table. All good, Lisa. Thank you again, my friend. Okay. Let's pick an entree. They have a hamburger. They have an Impossible Burger. They have a crispy chicken sandwich, a turkey burger, and a turkey avocado sandwich. Okay. They also have avocado tacos. Weirdly, have no meat on them. Hello, Ryan. They have Asian chicken lettuce wrap tacos. We've had them. They're really messy, and I don't think my shirt can handle that today. They also have soft tacos, which I would not mind. 3 corn tortillas filled with spicy chicken or shrimp, avocado, tomato, onion, cilantro, crema, served with escabeche vegetable salad. Also, where is it? I haven't seen them in a second. They also have the turkey avocado. Sounds good. Am I looking for something soft? Something softer. Excuse me. Yeah. I was wondering if I could get some more hot water. And I'm also ready to order an appetizer. Okay, I'll let you serve it. Thank you so much. Turkey avocado does sound good. What kind of bread? It's a toasted bun for the turkey one, so probably softer, on the softer side. Okay. There's also the chicken pasta, which we've had before. It is solid. Excuse me. Cough drop time. There is a sesame ginger chicken. I didn't want to interrupt you. Oh, it's okay. No worries. I would love some hot water refill on this, and then also I'll have the chicken.
Hold on to this one.
Oh, yep, perfect. Thank you. Thank you. And could I also have the chicken pot stickers on the
chicken pot stickers? Gotcha.
Yeah, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you. All right, the shrimp tacos sound good. Those sound soft. They do sound soft. Sesame ginger chicken, soy glazed chicken breast served with quinoa, sautéed snow peas, asparagus, mushrooms, and onions and garlic. Okay. The Tuscan chicken comes with tomatoes, artichoke, capers, basil, balsamic vinaigrette, served over fresh vegetables and farro. Farro is good. Farro. If you don't know what farro, it's like a grain, kind of like a heartier rice. Last time I went, the menu was huge. Oh, it's still huge, Brashley. This is the Skinny-licious menu, which basically just means normal portion size. Lemon garlic shrimp, sauteed shrimp, basil, tomato, lemon garlic sauce, served with asparagus and angel hair pasta. Cody and Liz, y'all are silly. Grilled salmon, served with assorted fresh vegetables. Grilled steak medallions. We've had that a couple times. It's very good. I hate the name of it too, Liz. This should just be the not insane menu. Right? Yes, we are the Cheesecake Factory. Then they also have that's new. A grilled branzino? Interesting. That's a whole fish. Okay. So, I could be down for a burger. An Impossible Burger, to be specific. I could be down for a turkey burger. I could be down for the soft tacos with chicken or shrimp. Either is fine. I'd probably go shrimp because that's a little bit softer. The Tuscan chicken. Not really the vibe I'm looking for right now. Honestly, like, I kind of think the soft tacos or the burger. What do we think? Should we go for, an Impossible Burger or soft tacos? I'll read you the description. And by the way, if you don't know, an Impossible Burger is just like a veggie burger. Like, it's fake meat. A delicious plant-based burger with lettuce, tomatoes, pickles, onions, mayonnaise on a toasted bun served with a green salad. And the soft tacos are 3 soft corn tortillas filled with spicy chicken or shrimp, avocado, tomatoes, onions, cilantro, crema, served with an escabeche vegetable salad. Burgers may be harder. Yeah, I'm leaning soft tacos. Although I wonder. Nope, didn't miss the app yet. How about this, Cody and Liz? What do y'all think today? I feel like the MVPs maybe should weigh in for today. A couple of the MVPs. Both sound good. They both do sound good. Yellow, orange. I don't have any liquid. Oh no, I have a little bit. I have a little bit of tea left. I can Opa cheers you. Yeah, we can do a vote. All right. Smile for burger, frown for tacos. I can't always promise I'll abide by the vote. I think I know what I want, but smile for burger, frown for tacos. Thank you very much. Yeah, Liz and Cody, if you can agree on something, I'll go with it. Honestly, both sound good, so I'm not like either are fine. Okay, so I'm going to take this honey this time. Smile for burger, frown for tacos. Tacos are pretty strong on there. I do love watching honey pour. Oh boy, that was a bit of a mistake. Honey should help the cough. Yeah, for sure. Just keeps going. Keeps dripping. I'm just gonna hold it and see how long it drips for. Anyone have any guesses? How long will it drip for? Could be forever. Could be a few minutes. Thank you, Melanie, for subscribing. I don't have anything to Opa you with, so I'll Opa you with honey. Thank you, friend. Opa. I know I'll be there forever, right? Sobriety. So I believe Avery and Cody mentioned earlier, before we had an insane run of very generous gifts, and before we were looking through the menu, totally had to double take to say take what you said about honey, or I think I know what you mean. I'm so happy you're doing such a long stream today. It keeps me entertained. Oh, of course, Kaylee. Hi there, Avery. And thank you, Danny, for subscribing. I don't have anything to Opa with, so we'll Opa with a honey. Okay, sobriety. Let's dig into that a little bit. I know it's not. This is not like a sad story necessarily. I mean, it's not like happy, but I'm also not trying. This is not like going to be bummer. But they mentioned that they were sober curious because of my stream. I love the fun, childlike energy in you. Thank you. You're always serious, and I love that. But I love the fun side. Thank you, Christine. Hey, I can get goofy. That's for sure. Okay. Let's see. So, sobriety for me is something that it's something I struggle with. And I think anyone who's like even considering being sober means there's a chance that they probably struggled with sobriety at some point, maybe even currently. I started gardening. Well, even before I started gardening, sleepwalking runs in my family. Thank you, Liz. I'm glad you're a nerd too. And this is relevant, I promise. Sleepwalking runs in my family. And when I was 10 or 11, I was given by a doctor a thing that I took every night and continued to take for 17 years. Something that kind of zonked me out in a way that was not good. And it was, all above board, but it was something that I didn't realize how much damage it was doing to me because it just became a part of life. At 16, I started gardening. Okay? And if you don't know what that is, think about it. You'll get it. And I did that from 16 to like 26, 27. And it was something that I did a lot. And in a bad way. It was something that I needed or I thought that I needed in order to be happy, or at least to be okay. Because at the end of the day, the thing I like to say about my gardening habit was that I did try it, Alita. I did do it from outside in. I did. My gardening habit made me okay with not being okay. And I think that anyone who struggled with substances will probably agree that whatever substance it is makes them, to a certain extent, okay with not being okay. Because usually there's something behind it, right? Something that you're trying to forget or ignore or not recognize in yourself. Something that your body, mind is trying to grapple with or work through, but you're ignoring it, right? And that is why you need something, or you think you need something to like push it down, right? A temporary break from a bigger problem. Well said, Trish. At 26 or 27, I was pretty much, how do I say this? I was at a point where it was either get sober or bad things. Father was a blank, thus had predisposition to continuously struggle with it. It's hard. It's so hard, Cody. It's so hard. It's like the hardest thing because our brain is so good at telling us lies. It's generational, especially when you see it happen in real time as a child. It truly is. And our brains are so good at weaving a story of why you need it, right? I need it because it helps me, be productive during the day. I need it because it helps me be okay at night. It helps me sleep. I need it to be able to deal with my family or my friends or my partner. I need it to be able to like feel happiness, anything. Like we all tell ourselves reasons we need it. And I had plenty of reasons, but I really got to my point where I was kind of at the end of my rope when I was in my late 20s. And I knew I had a problem. I knew it needed to change. And I tried many times to stop doing it. And I also failed many times. Sometimes I'd go a couple days and fail. Sometimes I'd go a couple months and fail. But the last time, I finally got to a point where I realized, like, it's either this or life is not going to be long. You know, like it's either stop or are we going to be here for much longer? Yeah, Brittany, it's absolutely crippling. It's awful. Totally, yeah, it's the worst. And I chose to keep going, right? I chose that. I think I realized at a certain point, like the gravity of it, like, oh, it's life or blank, right? And I kind of got to a rock bottom, or close to rock bottom, maybe. Thank you, Chelsea, for subscribing. Where I realized I needed to stop, and especially for the thing that I was using that was given, like it was all above board. Nope, you didn't. You didn't, Tiny, at all. You didn't miss anything. We're still waiting on our appetizer. It's a W word. You go through a thing. Not for gardening. The gardening was in some ways easier, in some ways harder. But like, there was about a year where like sobriety was really my number one focus. And it took a lot. It was a lot of pain. It was a lot of like days with negative dopamine and serotonin. A lot of days of just like, I'm glad, Cody. A lot of days where I was just like miserable and was like, well, I know how I could feel happy, or at least a fake happy, kind of. What was ordered? Oh, it's all good. Oh, good, Jenny. We ordered, maybe someone can put it in the chat because honestly, I forgot. I'm so sorry, Kim. I'm so sorry, Kim. That's heartbreaking to hear. Congrats, Jared. Let's give some love in the chat to Kim. That's awful. Sadly, not an uncommon story. Yeah. So I got sober first. I got sober from, which was first? I think first was my gardening habit, and then shortly after that was the other thing. And it was hard, but I did it. And the thing is, like, the number one thing I would tell you, if you're someone who you had 11 years, wow, good for you. That's not that doesn't go away just because you go back to it or have a relapse. The number one thing I would tell to someone who is considering sobriety, we tell ourselves this story that you need your blank because of blank, right? I need to garden because it makes me okay. It makes me this, it makes me that. And it's difficult to understand. Oh my gosh, Christina. I'm so sorry. I can't even imagine. I'm so sorry, y'all. For anyone in this chat who has lost someone, my heart goes out to you. I'm sorry, Liz. Dang. It's brutal. Thank you, Avery. Love to all of you, especially those who have lost people or have someone in their lives who is, not taking care of themselves. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is that it's hard to imagine when you're an active blank that there is a light at the end of the tunnel, because your brain is telling you that you need your blank for some reason. It's hard to truly believe that things will get better. Jerica, well, I'm glad you did stop. But the thing is that things do get better. You can be happy without it. And it's, sometimes people be like, oh, like some people get sober and they're so much happy, but that's not me, right? I'm different. I just need my blank because of blah, 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 right? You don't. And it's really hard to believe that, but it's true. And there's a leap you have to make between when you stop using, there's a certain amount of time where your brain dips really low and you're miserable. And so, depending on how deep you are into whatever it is you're doing, it can be really low and it can last for a long time. But inevitably, eventually, you come back up and you're much, much, much better than you ever were. And even if you don't believe it, I ask you to take my word for it. right? Because I was one of those people that believed that I would never come back up, even if I got sober, and that I was just stuck being sad for all the time, for the rest of my life. Here's what happened to me when I got sober. It's pretty crazy. Within 6 months or so, I started realizing I was trans. 2020 was the year I really started kicking around in my head. That was the year I got sober. I actually, the thing that I was medicating against, I figured it out. I have ordered Elvia. I've ordered the app. I don't think I've ordered my main, but as soon as they bring the app, I will order it. I figured it out because I got sober and I was able to work on it. And now, for those of you who are sober curious, you may or may not know the thing you're trying to forget or ignore. But when you get sober, it becomes a million times easier to focus on that because you have to, because you don't have anything in the way anymore. It's a blessing. It's work, but you can do the work. So anyways, that's my sobriety journey. Happy to answer any questions. But, hello, Kimmy. It's been a very emotional stream. The service is so slow today, but I think we're all grateful for the extra time to talk. Yeah, I don't mind. Am I in therapy? Yes, I've been in therapy for a decade. The same therapist since 2014. And yeah, but somewhere in 2020, I remember I brought up to them like, hey, this might be happening. And they said, oh, really? And I think at that point, all the puzzle pieces in their head clicked in. And I'm like, okay. And then we were able to really make big strides. Did I replace the habit with anything else? Avery, absolutely. And those are things that over time, I also have had to eliminate from my life, right? So I stopped gardening. I replaced it with, how do I say it? It's a thing you can buy at most gas stations, right? That you light on fire, something like that. And I quit that. I went to caffeine, right? And like I kept finding the next thing to replace it with, because that's just how my brain worked. And it took me a while to even realize I was doing it. Hey, thank you so much. And could I also have the shrimp on this menu, the shrimp tacos, please?
The soft shrimp tacos?
Yeah, these? Yeah. Thank you very much. But eventually I got to a point where I quit caffeine. I've been sober since starting therapy because I was medicating not to have to deal with everything. Yeah, I was there too. And even as of pretty recently, I realized I realized habits in myself that are just attempting to medicate against something. It's just something you become more and more aware of. Yeah, good for you, Kathy. I mean, look, it's small steps, and you can't quit everything at once. Chances are, if you quit the main thing you're doing, you'll find something new. Then you quit that. Then you quit the next thing, and you just keep going until there's really nothing left. And I'm at that point right now. I'm getting towards that point where there's really not many things. And then you finally ask yourself the question, well, what do I do with my time? If I can't indulge in something, what do I do? And the answer is you live your life. It's hard. It's a hard thing to learn. Well, how do you live your life when you don't have substances? It's like, you find things you like to do. Shopping, sure. Play guitar, video games, talk with friends, go out for food. There's all sorts of stuff. Anyways, I gained a stone from quitting smoking, but at least I'm healthier. Hey, totally good trade-off. After quitting smoking, I had to think about what I did before I started, right? It's kind of crazy to think about. What do I do with my life now? And it's, look, sobriety is something that I still struggle with. I don't want to make it sound like it's something that I've conquered, because I haven't. When April and I broke up, I came this close. It was close. And luckily I called friends and they helped me, pulled me out, kind of got me at the last second. And I'm so grateful for that. But it's not like the struggle just goes away. It's a lifelong thing, but yeah. Fight it every day. Off topic, we're loving the plate. I know, it's good. These are the dumplings, by the way, or I guess the pan fried pot stickers. Let's get a little bit of sauce here. Here we go. Lucille's barbecue. That sounds good. Especially growing up on the gay party scene. I totally get you. Believe you, I partied hard. I'm sure you did. Yeah, it's those kinds of things that it's easy to fall into it. Solid. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Is it the best dumpling I've ever had? Not even close. But is it good? Yeah. Thank you, Danny. You're good, Grandma. This is what I needed. I haven't eaten since breakfast, and it's 2:30. Oh my! I needed this. I think the freeze. What do you mean, movie lover? You have a Wagamama's? I don't think so. Is that like a restaurant? It's like a food chain. Also, oh my gosh. Oh, these are. I'm sure they're frozen and reheated, but most dumplings are, unless they're like made right then and there. Yo, thank you, Poppy. Thank you. Good. Tuxedo cream cheesecake. Okay, we'll take a look at that one. Yo, get those blue heart emojis ready. Get those gas tank emojis ready. Cody sent another gift. Another $50. This was the message. They said, you don't have to share. You don't have to share, but thank you for this talk. Blue heart emoji. I really, really needed this today. Cody, anytime, my friend. Look, sobriety is a huge undertaking. Even the fact that you're considering it is a huge step in the right direction. And we're here for you. You ever want to talk about it, even in like vague general terms? We are here for you because I've been in the depths, and sometimes I still get to the depths. Like I said, recently I came so close, so close. So, anyways, I'm glad that you asked, because I'm always happy to talk about that kind of thing. It's something I feel very strongly about. I don't talk about it all that often. I like parm relapse twice since New Year. I've been 2 weeks sober. Good for you, garlic parm. That's huge. 2 weeks is a lot of time. Pat yourself on the back. That's great. But I think it's important to note that like it can be so isolating working on sobriety, especially if your entire group of friends or people you know are like the social events revolve around drinking or whatever it is, because you kind of need a new friend group. That's not easy. It's hard to imagine life without it. So thank you for asking. No, you're not alone. I'm struggling with it. A lot of people, well, I've got a good handle on it at this moment, but a lot of other people in this chat are here for you, and we are rooting for you. So thank you, and thank you for the gift. You're just you're just awesome, Cody. Thank you. Been just so overwhelmed with y'all's support today. The Lily's Lovelies are the best. We are the best community. Y'all are the best community. Any creator should feel so lucky to have a community that's even close to as supportive and awesome as you are. Thank you. Let me know if you have any questions or you want me to like address something specifically. I mean, this goes for everyone, but just let me know. Keep us posted. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Danny. Garlic says, no one in my family is supporting my journey since my dad was a drinker. It's so short-sighted. Like, even if you're someone who isn't sober and doesn't struggle with like substance stuff, seems like a no-brainer. If someone in your life is working on getting sober, to do everything you can to support them. Like, it's such a tough thing to do. Brittany V, only subscription I have. That's so cool. I'm honored. I'm so honored. All the best. I was sober until my homophobic dad said some stuff to me. My sister seen me as a failure. Well, let me tell you, Garlic. Let me tell you. You're not a failure. They're the failures. You said it. Homophobic? What a terrible person. If you're someone who the adjective homophobic or transphobic can't apply to you, your opinion is immediately invalid. It makes no sense. Whatever you say, it's like you just don't have a voice in my mind. They haven't been through what I've been through. Yeah, and they're also just like, you are valid. You are not a failure. You have a place in this community. Chantel, this is their only subscription. Very cool. Danny says, now that your hairline is adjusted, do you plan on going all out and changing your hairstyle or color? I'm not opposed to it. I'm not opposed to it. Not even a little bit. I'm not sure what color. We'll see. But I consider it. I've always had a dream of going blonde, but I know it would damage my hair. So, yeah, please do. Thank you. Go dark, go blonde, maybe. Yeah, Gracie said it right. You said it right. You didn't fail them; they failed you. Yeah. Nikita. Well, like I said, if you are a transphobic person, like it's clear that you are, you don't have a voice. At least not here. Would I do a bob? I'm not opposed to a bob. Not opposed to a bob. I don't know. It'd be hard to imagine because, like, I feel like my curls need to be a certain amount of weight to pull down. You know, Lily, as someone who went blonde, don't do it. You'll lose the curls. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. My sibs don't have a relationship with my father, so they don't know how to navigate my journey. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, but even still, it's not that hard to support someone. Just be there for them. Say, I love you. Listen, it's not that hard. I think it may be... It's nice to give people credit that they don't understand, but it's not that hard to understand. If you aren't in the rainbow community, you really... Well, I think there are plenty allies who are in this community who understand. But I think if you're against queer community, maybe a little different. Be careful of my scar if you're getting your hair colored. Yes, Tiny, absolutely. I think I have at least a few more weeks before I could even get it colored. I read online it's like 6 weeks. And even still, I want to be careful because technically my surgeon said that I could wear glasses now. And I tried them on and they're just uncomfortable. They're like uncomfortable on my nose. So at this point, I'm on my own timetable of when to use glasses. But luckily my contacts have come so I can see pretty well. April, thank you for subscribing. Okay, cheers. Your face looks so much softer. You look gorgeous. Thank you, Danny. Kathy says, I think you look beautiful with or without them. Thank you. Yeah, I definitely don't need glasses. I prefer glasses to contacts because contacts are so like, I don't like how they feel in my eyes. First time subscriber. Cool. Thank you. Thank you, April, for subscribing. I'm not in the community, but I know how not to be a POS. Exactly. Darcy, I don't have an option for glasses. What do you mean by that? When I got married, my family refused to come to my wedding. When I got divorced, they stopped talking. It's weird. Look, what an awful family. My mom supports my sibs' opinions too. She knows blank is a sickness, but I'm so isolated. I'm so sorry to hear that, girl. So sorry to hear that. Well, we're here for you. I went from red to light brown. Interesting. Did they advise you to use nose tape? Yeah, I even have like a little contraption. It's like this black kind of like head piece that like you can put the glasses on. So I've been using that when I'm at home, but on the stream they're a little much. Witchy, welcome back. Thank you for resubscribing, my friend. Opa. I had to wear them. Oh, did you get FFS, Darcy? Wait, Did you mention this earlier? Because I know Jerica had FFS, and I know you're about to start electrolysis for bottom surgery. Oh, thank you, Tiny. And thank you, E, for subscribing. Opa. We're almost halfway to 800. That's crazy. I don't understand why there's so much hate on trans people and queer people. We don't bother nobody. Yeah. Well, I'm sure we could get into it, but yeah. I get it either. Okay, you did. Well, congrats on that. And I'm the only one attacking the sober journey. They all still partake, seems hypocritical. Well, maybe there's a bit of jealousy. Maybe they wish they could try what you're trying, because I think deep down, people who are deep in addiction like wish they could make it to the other side, but maybe they feel like they can't. You had your jaw and nose done. Cool. April says, the tacos. That's me. Thank you. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. I mean more nose tape for the shape of your nose. Oh, no, I haven't heard about that. April says, do I plan on taking hormone? Am I taking hormones? Yes, have been for almost 4 years. And plan on any bottom surgery? Yes, I'm getting bottom surgery. You're 5.5. Oh, right. I'm sorry. We did have this conversation, Darcy. I apologize. I was confusing you with Jerica. My bad. Yes, you did say that earlier. My bad. Miel says, I am Dutch. Opa translate to grandpa. Oh, grandpa. Wichi says, my mom hated when I got sober. Ugh. I'm assuming she wasn't. They look so, I know, right? I have a friend who started her trans journey a couple months ago, and I'm so proud of her. I'd love to hear that. Yeah, exactly, garlic. Sunshine, I remember you. Welcome back. I think I remember you, right? You're not. You've been here before. Cheers. Veggies look delicious, I know. How's the healing process for bottom surgery compared to FFS? Very different. Oh, thank you, garlic. I think that bottom surgery is a little bit more intense, or maybe even a lot more intense. I've only had one of the two, so I can't really compare. But you're in bed for longer, and you're like, I think it is more immobilizing. You know, it's a more sensitive area, bottom surgery. That being said, like your face, especially your mouth, like from someone like me, and I talk on stream every day. Even now, like my bottom lip is still mostly numb, right? It's harder, right? But I wonder if I was a month out from bottom surgery, would there be? I'd probably still be streaming from home. I don't know. I think bottom surgery recovery is just more intense. Period. I think that's kind of hard to argue, but it's definitely different. And I know that after bottom surgery, usually you're in the hospital for at least a couple of days, if not a week, whereas FFS usually just like a night. I think both bottom surgery and FFS, you kind of are looking at the scale of a couple of years for full results. Also, recovery with bottom surgery, you have to dilate afterwards. As opposed to FFS, you're just kind of waiting for things to heal and stop being swollen. People say it hurts really bad. I've heard the same. I was told for several weeks you have to be reclined. I was told you can't sit upright. You mean bottom surgery? That sounds about right. Do I have plans for extra help when you get bottom surgery? Yeah, totally. My family will be there for me. Of course, Kathy. All right, shall we try these tacos? Let's put some lime on. Hello, Mallory. Lime. Get a half a lime on there. Oh, thank you, Kathy. Appreciate you. Thank you, Tiny. When will I get bottom surgery? That's still up in the air. Unclear, because I still have to get all my hair removal done. It takes a long time. And you want to be thorough. You don't want to like wake up from surgery and then have like a hair in there just because there was a couple you missed. You really want to make sure. Time frame, excuse me, in theory, hopefully by the end of the year. No guarantees though, because maybe this hair won't be there by then. But we'll see. I'm so glad to see how supportive your mom is. More in the trans community need that support. Couldn't agree more, April. There are a lot of moms who are not supportive, and that is heartbreaking. May I ask if you ever want to try and voice train? No, you're good, Jelly. No, I'm plenty of trans people voice train. not really of interest to me. Maybe one day, I'll never say never. Like, I could change my mind, but I like my voice. I like my voice. I don't know what to tell you. It doesn't really bring me any gender dysphoria. So, yeah. All right, cheers. Thank you, Jelly. That's solid. It's good. I'm glad we went with the shrimp. What's on the tacos? Good question. We've got pico de gallo, lettuce, cilantro, avocado, shrimp, some sort of like sour cream-ish thing. I think that's it. Solid. Not going to win any awards, but you know what? I wanted tacos. This is a taco. Nothing wrong with that. I was not nervous for FFS, and I will be as excited for bottom surgery. Has the numbness gone down? Not really. Maybe a little bit, but it's going to be there for a while. Mm. 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 That bite was better than the first bite. Do I have a filter on my videos? A color filter, but no like facial attributes. I never use anything on my videos that like changes the way my face like is structurally. Yeah, I'm not sure about that garlic. I wish I could speak to that, but I really don't know. Is my mouth fully healed? No. It still gets swollen on the bottom when I eat, but it's less uncomfortable. My jaw is also very stiff. It kind of feels like it's just stiff. Yeah. Good question, Kimberly. Plans for the weekend. What am I doing this weekend? I think probably just recovering. Really nothing. Maybe I'll see a friend here and there, but I need to rest because I'm still, even though I don't have COVID anymore, it was like 3.5 weeks ago that I realized I had COVID. It's long gone. The symptoms linger, like the cough and the fatigue. So I need to give myself a lot of rest to hopefully, turn a real corner next week. What does a color filter do? When you like play around with the photo editing app, you can like make things, like you said, brighter, more or less colorful. Yeah, it's like a filter, sort of like a color filter. You'll never guess who's throwing a pity party. Couldn't be you, right? May I ask how much the surgery is? I'm not going to give a specific number, but it was a lot. I'd assume all swelling won't be gone till a year or 2 even. Yeah. I was talking to someone, a fellow content creator who got FFS, and she told me that at a year out from her FFS, she was like, all the swelling's gone. I'm so happy. And now she's like closer to 2 years out. And she looks back at herself a year before and was like, I wasn't even close. Like I was still so swollen at a year. So anyways, Blair, thank you very much. Cheers. Opa, thank you for subscribing. Who did my FFS? That's not something I'm saying on stream. Not because I don't want to, talk about how great they did, because they did a great job, but because typically anytime I reference someone I've interacted with in real life in a friendly way or, anything, people are nasty. So, yeah. No, not me. Aaron's mom. Oh. Aaron's mom, now she's in the wrong and she sees it and is asking what she can do to make it better. Wow. Nothing. The worst thing that could happen happened, and it was your fault, and you have to live with that. Terrible mom. Ridiculous. Imagine if the results look this good now. I know, right? I'm so excited. Like, that's what I'm most excited about 2 years from now. What do you say to the haters who think you complain a lot? I don't know. There's a lot to complain about. I don't really care. Now I want tacos. I know, these tacos are actually really growing on me. Much better than the chili from last time. Much better than the chili. The salad, haven't tried it yet. Let's try a little. That was a bad idea. Well, on the crunchier side, but it's okay. It's just like pickled cauliflower. Will a scar for your Adam's apple fade over time and not be so noticeable? Yes. I'm using this like scar. It's not on right now, but it kind of just looks like a big Band-Aid that you put on it in the evening, and over time, it makes the scar fade. I'm doing the same for the scar up here. Exactly. Liz, how about this like 2 years ago, before the worst thing happened? There's nothing to be done. Also, why does it take this long for you to realize? Jeez. Going to my first drag brunch next month, but none of my family is going to show up. I'm sorry. Well, hey, if you have found family, they'll hopefully show up. And if you don't, it's a great place to find some family. Because family isn't always blood. That's true. Complaining is cathartic. I agree, Tiny. I complain all the time, just not on stream. We're human, right? It is good, Valerie. The tortilla, look, none of this is like award winning. It's good enough. I like it. I like it. Microwave version of trans? Now that I don't know what you mean by Darcy. Oh, thank you, dear. Can you show the taco? Sure. Can I see it there? Shrimp taco, lettuce, pico, crema, salsa. I'm so happy for this community. I don't have my mom, and father is not around. Thank you, everyone. Hey, Cody, we're happy you're here. I'm glad you're here. Cheers to you, my friend. Mm. 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 That's good. Just like solid. Really good. I don't know what bio oil is. Tell me what that is. Do you need to be cautious of the sun while your scars are healing? Yes. Yes, I do. I try to stay out of the sun and wear sunscreen when I need to. Choose in denial for so long. Well, tell you what. If anyone deserves to feel guilty, it's her. Close up. Oh, okay. Another one. I can do another close up, Kimberly. Or maybe I'm just seeing that late because I did one. There you go. Is that? There you go. You see that? Family is who you decide, especially as an adult. I agree. Oh, I understand, Darcy. Gotcha. Microwave is faster. Okay. Garlic Parm's going to go on a walk since moving is medicine. Good. I'm glad to hear that, Garlic. Great idea. Yeah, spike into microwave. Yeah, exactly. Bio oil is the best. Did I say what we're doing for 800? Yes, we're going to Square Pie Guys, which is a really great pizza place. They do, believe it or not, square pizzas. Mm. They also do wings. The wings are good. And they have a monkey bread dessert. Really good. Yeah, Poppy. I'd recommend these. I mean, there's a million places in San Francisco that have better tacos than this. But like also, there's nothing wrong with these. There's shrimp in the taco, or whatever it's called. I think I missed the first part of your comment, Caitlin, or maybe it got filtered. How am I feeling since surgery? Getting there. Honestly, I think at this point, it's a mix of recovering from surgery and recovering from COVID. It's kind of hard to where it's a blurred line of where one stops and the other starts because both of them are kicking my butt, even still. I agree, Lily. And she's now alone because the dad left her after Aaron's passing. He blamed her instead of blaming himself because, like, if I'm remembering the story right, they're both to blame, yeah? Look, it's really hard to feel sympathy for a parent of a trans person who did not support their trans kid. Their trans kid left the world because of that. And now they feel guilty. I really don't have sympathy. I don't. Like, good luck. You made your bed. Healing process, it's getting there. And I've been told that I'm healing pretty well. Maybe even a little ahead of schedule. So, what do my earrings look like? Oh, thank you, Samantha. They're donuts. Both the blame. It's pathetic, truly. Really pathetic. Can you see them from here? They're cute, huh? There we go. The salsa is also solid. It's not like normal, red salsa. It's kind of got a little bit of a kick to it and a little bit of a creaminess to it. Like really. Oh, thank you, Cody. Thank you again for everything today. You're the best. I'm honored to have you here. Glad we could talk about the sobriety thing and everything else. Cheers to you, my friend. Love you. It's really surprising that the swelling takes so long to go down. Yeah, I think we're used to injuries healing quicker, but it's like a lot. It's a complex thing. You change your entire face. Attitude has a lot to do with it for sure. It also starts a tsunami. I don't think I got any on my shirt either. Al pastor tacos do sound good. I'll remember that al pastor pizza from Wednesday. So good. Baby girl, thank you for subscribing. Okay. We're almost halfway to 800. Halfway to a Square Pie Guys stream. That's exciting. I'm excited to go back to that place. It's been so long. I think the last time I went was last May, maybe? So almost a year. This taco is not cooperating. Whoever did the surgery did very well. No scars at all. Thank you. Just glad they're not super noticeable. I mean, I could show you. They're like right here. One in particular, and then right here are the two scars. But it's kind of crazy the amount they're able to do, leaving so little scars. And if I hadn't done the hairline thing, the only scar would be right here. My birthday is January 31st. Darcy says it's pretty traumatic what they do for surgery. The body has a lot of work to do, yeah. And it's not just like a cut. It's very complex stuff. Like a lot of nerves need rewiring. Good night, Kathy. Love you. See ya. Okay. I'm going to eat this last bite of taco. I've got sauce all over my face, didn't I? Yep, the jaw is done from inside the mouth. That's why I have all these stitches, or did have all the stitches in my mouth. All right. Y'all got to tell me here because I can't see my face super well. Do I have sauce? Am I good? Do I need anything? Any parts of my face I need to de-sauce? I will not pretend to be a dainty eater. All right. Thank you, everyone. Okay. Shall we read the cheesecake menu? Shall we peruse the actual cheesecakes? The titular cheesecakes? Warm apple crisp? Morgan. Normally I'd agree with you. We're at the Cheesecake Factory. Not the warm apple crisp factory. I'm just saying. This is not a factory for warm apple crisp. Do they even have that here? Actually, wouldn't be surprised. Lots of desserts are here that aren't cheesecake. Let's see. Let's look at the non-cheesecake based desserts. Fudge cake, carrot cake, truffle cake, tiramisu, warm apple crisp, strawberry shortcake. And then you can also, for $10, order a bowl of fresh strawberries, which is ridiculous for a bowl of fresh. Your name needs to be updated. Okay, cool. It's so surprisingly good from there, but it does seem sacrilegious. Hey, maybe one day. Maybe once we make our way through all the cheesecakes. But I've been jonesing for some cheesecake. Tuxedo cream. Does the tuxedo one have regular cake in it? They reduce your chewing muscle and cauterize it. Interesting. That's a level of detail of what they did that I really don't know about. I didn't ask that many questions. Tiramisu's a weakness. I like tiramisu, but espresso, caffeine. Okay, so once again, I will remind the lovelies that I am into cheesecake that does not have regular cake in it. Because the Cheesecake Factory likes to do this thing where they put like cheesecake, regular cake, cheesecake. For example, the Godiva chocolate cheesecake has flourless Godiva chocolate cake topped with Godiva chocolate cheesecake. That regular cake that's just like flour cake, it gets dry. It gets dry so quickly. It's no good. So we're only going to consider those cheesecakes that don't have that cake. We'll get to the s'mores one. The first is the Oreo Dream Extreme Cheesecake. Okay, this is a top contender. I'm just going to tell you right now. Creamy cheesecake layered with Oreo cookies, topped with Oreo cookie mousse and chocolate icing. I mean, come on. Ooh, panda. Heck yes. Love it, Liz. We'll get there. Let me read them off first, and then we can do a poll, or we'll see. Then they have. I'm just going through the ones that do not have actual cake in them. The Reese's has cake. Red Velvet has it. The Coconut has it. Wait, does it? No, Coconut Cream Pie Cheesecake has coconut cheesecake, vanilla custard, and a layer of chocolate, all in a coconut macaroon crust. That sounds pretty good. The Peanut Butter Fudge Ripple we did last time, and that was good. Cough drop. Cookie Dough Lover. Ugh, that's so good. I think one of the first times we came back here, the Cookie Dough Lovers cheesecake was incredible. Pineapple Upside Down has real cake in it. The Cinnabon has real cake. The Salted Caramel Cheesecake and creamy caramel mousse on a blonde brownie topped with salted caramel. That sounds good. The s'mores one, which y'all were asking about. Hershey's Cheesecake topped with house-made marshmallow and honey-made graham crackers. Okay. Yeah, we'll definitely do something new, Tiny. Recently got over being sick and the cough has stuck to me too. It's so awful. It makes me seem sick. I'm really not sick. Definitely not contagious. Cookie dough never makes it to the oven in my house. I feel that. Dulce de leche. Okay. White chocolate raspberry we've done. Mango lime cheesecake. But you know what? We had the margarita cheesecake the other day, which is pretty similar. Sophia, thank you for subscribing. Okay. Fresh banana cream cheesecake. Banana cream cheesecake topped with Bavarian cream and freshly sliced banana. Okay. The Ghirardelli has regular cake. The lemon raspberry has regular cake. The Tuxedo, hate to tell you, has cake. The Snickers cheesecake is incredible, but we've had it. We've had it so far. So we're trying something new. Lemon meringue, Hershey's chocolate bar, no, it has cake. Ignoring the diet ones. Vanilla bean. Okay. Your pulmonary functions heal last. It takes a couple months for the cough to subside. Ugh. Tiramisu cheesecake, key lime cheesecake, caramel pecan turtle cheesecake, which is pecan brownie, caramel fudge swirl cheesecake topped with caramel turtle pecans and chocolate. Now that's a contender as well. So the ones that are like, I would be happy to have caramel pecan turtle cheesecake. Oh my God. Oreo, definitely. Is there any others that like hit me as something we haven't had that I'm super excited? I would do the salted caramel too. The salad, it's just not really. It's very crunchy. Not that I didn't enjoy it. It's just like crunchy is hard right now. I had a little bit, but it's just not worth like the chewing that it would take. It would make my mouth more swollen, and I don't need that. Did you eat something you're allergic to? Redness on my nose? Oh, do I have redness on my nose? Maybe. I don't know. I've also been talking a lot, and maybe it's probably because I've been coughing, honestly. Okay. Salted caramel, Oreo, caramel pecan turtle. Is it cold here? A little bit. What do we think? We can do a poll. Seeing salted caramel. I'm seeing. We try. Liz says salted caramel. Seeing a lot of salted caramel. Let's go salted caramel. I think I'm kind of. I don't know. I like salted caramel. Look, let me tell you something right now. we're going to come back to the Cheesecake Factory. And next time we'll either do the Oreo or the caramel pecan turtle. How's that? Opa. Thank you, Leah, for subscribing. Cheers. Yeah, we'll do salted caramel. Perfect. Perfect. Alrighty. Easy peasy. Lemon squeeze. Sounds like a regular phone. Anyone hear that? I had salted caramel ice cream yesterday. I did. But I want it again. I'm in the mood for it again. I think it'll be good. And I think we'll save the turtle one, which is probably pretty similar. Yeah, right? Y'all heard that? And they were just letting it ring, too. I'm assuming that was just someone's ringtone. It sounded like we were in an office from 1995, you know? I did have shrimp yesterday, too. My boyfriend drives for the Amish, and that sounded like their work. It's funny. It is my life, Becky. It is my life. Don't you forget. I only like cheesecake when it's frozen. Interesting. What did you miss? I'm not sure where you left, but we had our tacos. We're about to order our cheesecake whenever the server comes around. Servers are in short supply at the Cheesecake Factory today, but what are you going to do? We're having a nice time. Wow. What a great stream, y'all. A wonderful Friday. It's gorgeous out, too. Like, y'all want to see my view? You want me to flip the camera and show you the view? It's pretty nice. A lot of skyscrapers. Triple dip. What is the triple? Oh, is that the thing at Applebee's? I'm glad you subscribed too, April. All right. Let's flip the camera. How do I do that? There it is. Very nice, huh? Not bad. Not bad, right? Very pretty. Can't complain. It's gorgeous out. There's no clouds in the sky. Not one cloud. Right? Normally, Cheesecake Factory, you're inside. Not this one. Not this one. You're outside. At least you can be. Ooh. Is it warm out? I wouldn't say it's warm, but I don't have a heater on near me, and it's fine. My coat is like making it perfectly comfortable. My Cheesecake Factory has a beautiful view, ... of the rest of the mall. Hey, I love the mall. I love malls. I think they're great. Ghirardelli Square? No, not Ghirardelli Square. San Francisco is beautiful. Yeah, I do love it. I mean, there's a lot of problems with the city, but every city has problems. But there's like just so much redeeming qualities of it. You know, it's, I think, my favorite city. I haven't been to as many cities. I love New York City too. It's a little bit quieter than New York City. Definitely a different vibe. I grew up in the South, and the South is also a vibe. How have I been to Europe? Not only have I been to Europe, I lived in Europe when I was very little because my dad was in the army, so we were stationed there. Would I move if I had to, but only to another big city, unless I was forced to move somewhere else. But hubby is home, so off to eat dinner. Once I get it out of the oven, I will be returning. We'll probably be here. Based on how long it's taking anyone to walk by the table, I think we've got a while left. Monterey is your favorite. Never been to Monterey? New York City is one of your favorite places to visit. It is wonderful. Oh, that's cool. You're coming. Okay, right. It is in a few weeks, isn't it? Dang, that's great. Awesome. Well, definitely hit me up. Did you have any other pets before Nugget? Yes. Yes, I did. I need to go. What do you mean, Becky? Oh, to New York? To Monterey. Monterey, got it. Yes, I had Finn. Finn was a lovely boy. I got him in late. Oh. Okay. Late 2019 from a shelter. He was a senior, just like Nugget. A little bigger than Nugget, but not that much bigger. He was maybe 20 pounds. I guess almost twice as big as Nugget, but still pretty small. Finn and I had a lovely 2 or 3 years together. And, no longer with us, sadly. That was heartbreaking, of course. Still heartbreaking. But he was the only other pet I've had, at least as an adult. Okay. One server out, maybe. Hi, could I have the salted caramel cheesecake, please, and also the check, please? Thank you so much. Um, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, Finn. I had Finn and Nugget, then Nugget, but that was like I was I was Finn's primary caretaker. He lived with me like he was my dog. I grew up with a dog though, named Coco, who was wonderful. Um, she's also no longer with us. Do you think there will be another after Nugget? I know Nugget is still strong and has a good life, of course. Yeah, there'll be another after Nugget for sure. Um, I'm sure I'll have. I'm sure there'll be a break because we lost Finn in summer 2022, and then I was I only really felt ready around the time I adopted Nugget, which was February 2023. So like almost a year, like 8 9 months. Because even as awful as it is to not have that companionship, you want to take time to grieve and you know not just try to fill that with a new dog. And then also having a dog, as great as it is it kind of makes it a little difficult to travel. There's certain things that are hard to do with a dog. So I took that time to visit some people I've been meaning to visit because you're just a little bit, I don't have anyone else to take care of. It's just me. So um, if and when Nugget departs, I'm sure I'll take some time to do that as well. But as far as I can tell, Nugget's doing well. Um, he's old, he's blind, he's got diabetes, but who boy is he a fighter? He is a fighter, um, and he loves his life. I mean, he's he's pretty. He was on the streets, and now he's eating filet mignon out of my palm, literally. So I think he's doing okay. Yeah, I hope so, Liz. I hope so. Um, yeah, he's a good boy. We snuggle in bed every night. And cuddle. That's all he wants to do is cuddle. Hello, Queen. And yes, Becky, I agree. There's a lot of life left. A lot of life left. He's a good boy. The question is, will I adopt a senior again? I love senior dogs, but probably I would adopt a senior again. Mr. Nugget is a very lucky good boy to have you, and vice versa. He is the perfect dog for me. How am I feeling? I'm feeling pretty good. It's been a really lovely stream. I'm still coughing a lot. I still am like low energy. Still, got swelling in the mouth because of the stitches, but it's really not like a huge. It's just I'm good. Do you have a boyfriend or girlfriend? No, I do not. I am very single right now. Definitely looking for partnership, but I'm not looking super hard right now because I'm focusing on my recovery. But I think once I'm over a hump with, once I'm like kind of like in a place where I'm not like focusing so much on my recovery, I think I'm gonna start trying to put myself out there in a big way because I'm ready. I'm ready to date again. The April thing's behind me. So. It's hard for seniors to get adopted, so you're an amazing person for that. Thank you. I just like seniors. It's not. I mean, I agree with you. It's like they need love too, and people of course always want the puppy, and you don't have as much time with them, but they are very cuddly, and they're not asking for much. They really are. Other than medical bills, which could be higher for seniors, they really they're really pretty low maintenance. They're not like trying to. At least most of them aren't trying to like play fetch and run around all the time. Like usually they're just trying to cuddle and hang out, and that's exactly what Nugget wants. Nugget wants always to be either in my lap or like snuggled up next to me. That is his like that and treats are his two main needs. If he has treats and he has attention, like he's good. He likes to walk, he likes to go on walks, but do you recommend a dating app? Nope, because I have not found much success on dating apps. I struggle on the dating apps. I don't know. I I guess I don't know. It's hard to find a vibe with people. Um, I think I think I just do better in person. Most of my relationships have been because of in real life meetings. Do I like cats too? I got nothing against cats. I'm just not a cat person. I was never raised with cats. Um, I don't really like. I get dogs. I don't really get cats because with my pets, I want to, like snuggle and cuddle and smush their face and all that stuff. And cats are more independent. They don't really need you. You kind of are like their roommates. They need you, but they don't like need you in the same way that dogs need you. I'm more of a dog person. It's just my personality. Did you miss the main? Yeah, sorry, Alyssa. But we ordered the cheesecake. But at this pace, it'll be another 2 hours before it comes. Oh,
It's finished.
thank you so much. Yes.
It's coming cheesecake.
Thank you. I have 3 cats and they are literally my children. I feel that. And hey, more power to you. My cat owns me. Yeah, exactly. My hubby messaged me on Facebook in need of a friend going on 5 years. I say, let love come to you. Yeah, I love that. I didn't know that's how y'all met. That's so good. Or that's so nice, I should say. Is it busy there? Not really. She heard me, Emma. It's not incorrect. It's okay because we've been streaming. It's like, doesn't bother me that much because we're streaming, so we're busy. But is it busy? It's not that it's that busy here. It's that they're understaffed. They're like very understaffed today. So it is what it is. I met my husband through Instagram. When we were in HS, had mutual friends with different schools. Oh, okay. So high school sweethearts. Very cool. What was the reward for 800 subscribers? A Square Pie Guys stream. So it's like this very, very good pizza place that has really cool pizzas. You should look them up. Actually, they're really nice, nice pies, and also just like nice people. They're very friendly and always very accommodating to us when we streamed there in the past. They celebrated 9 years on Wednesday. Wow, that's awesome. Good for y'all. Congratulations. Did you do anything special? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I'll take the check as well if possible. Oh, yeah. Yeah, a fork, please. Thank you. I met my honey on Yahoo Personals. Ooh, cool. Thank you. Very cool. Yahoo Personals. Wow. I was not dating 25 years ago, so I wasn't like around for that. But wow, very cool. Hello, Bonita. Met my husband and I are high school sweethearts coming up on 40 years. Wow, good for y'all. Maggie's celebrating 12 years of sobriety on March 11th. Congrats, Maggie. That's huge. 12 years is a lot of time. That is a lot of time, my friend. Good for you. All right. This is the salted caramel cheesecake. We've got salted caramel cheesecake. I think it's such a tongue twister. Blonde brownie. Sweater or jacket? I think it's a jacket. Call it a jacket. I mean, this is more of a sweater. This is more of a jacket, although it's still a top. Whipped cream, caramel on top, brownie as a bottom. So, I mean, come on. This looks good, right? Met my boyfriend when I drank his hand during an accident in the ER. I'm going to need more detail. I have a general idea of what happened, but I need more detail. So yummy. Never been to a Cheesecake Factory. Let me be the first to tell you that some of their cheesecakes are really good. Hopefully this one. Here we go. Stitched. Okay, got it. Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's good. That's real nice. Very decadent. It's really good. It is. Well, welcome to the Cheesecake Factory. Can you exercise after your surgery? I have been able to, but less exercise, like less intense. Local Cheesecake Factory is made on a good day. And like this one certainly can be. We've sent things back here before, but generally speaking, as long as you're ordering the right thing, it's not bad. This in particular is really good. Could I have the check, please? Thank you. What's up now? Yet he asked me on a date while I fixed his arm in the hospital. I sewed a few stitches. Got it. That's really cute, actually. Do you think you're gonna miss that part of me? What part of me? I forget what the question was before. Miss what part of me? Oh, you're good, Alyssa. We had, what do we have to open? We had dumplings or pot stickers. Then we had tacos, and now we have cheesecake. From an accident falling off of his motorcycle, maybe? Wow. I'm glad he's okay. That it was only stitches he needed. Well good. Oh, will I miss that part of me when I get bottom surgery? I don't think so. I don't really like having it. It's not great. I'll put it to you this way. There's a reason I'm getting rid of it. Do people come up to me during a stream for a picture? It's happened before. Not that often, though. Gotcha, Bonita. Gotcha. Mayo Suarez, thank you for subscribing. Opa. Hello. I will say, this is wonderful. It's not as good as some of the other cheesecakes we've had. I think because it's so decadent, it's almost a little too much. Unga pachka, if you will. It's like so much, right? There's no like, it's kind of unbalanced, right? It's like so sweet, so sugary. There's no like for example, the Snickers, there's like a couple different things. There's the nuttiness, right? There's like the caramel. There's like a few things that work together, but this is just like all caramel all the time. It's very caramel forward. Is that cream? Yes, this is whipped cream. This is whipped cream. Yeah. In the back, I'm fine. She did good. Am I a minor celebrity in SF? Depends on who you ask. Maybe. You don't like caramel, unfortunately. You definitely wouldn't like this. Perhaps need a side dish. Yeah, I think add peanuts. This would be great. But then you're basically doing like the other one, which is the caramel turtle. Thank you, Bonita. Not the fave, but still very good. Nothing wrong with this at all. Nothing wrong with this. Nothing wrong with this. I'm not sure if I can finish this. Well, I can finish this. Do I want to finish this? Maybe. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. The Godiva. The thing about it though is like, whenever you have a cheesecake at the Cheesecake Factory that has real cake in it, like flour cake, not cheesecake cake, cake, it's always so dry. Always. Like I've never had it where it's like, because they don't make these cakes here, I don't think. I'm assuming they're made in like a factory, literally, and then shipped here. They dry out. Fills you faster. Yeah. Have a great weekend, Kimberly. Love ya. If you sign up for Cheesecake Factory Rewards, they send you credits for free cheesecake slices. Oh my. Wait, I thought it did have real cake. Which one are you talking? The Godiva cheesecake? It does. Let me find it in here. Maybe I read it wrong. Are you talking about the very cherry Ghirardelli? Oh, the Godiva. Maybe I was thinking of the Ghirardelli one. Godiva chocolate cheesecake has flourless Godiva chocolate cake. Yeah, there's chocolate cake in it. Yeah. Flourless Godiva chocolate cake topped with Godiva chocolate cheesecake and chocolate mousse. Maybe they changed it. The lemon raspberry, I've not had. We went through it though. Thank you so much. When we're done here, I'll stand up and show you. Maybe it is the bottom part. I mean, look, if you tell me it's not dry, I'm willing to try it. But That's been my experience with pretty much any and every cheesecake that has that kind of cake, is that it dries out. Which one did I get? I got the salted caramel cheesecake. Good, not great. Really good, not great. But it is so heavy. Like my body is currently like, Lily, slow down. It's so not dry. Oh, I love more crust than cheesecake. Yeah, that I'm on board with. That I'm on board with. Yeah. All right. All right. Let's leave. Nice tip today. They're very understaffed. Go ahead and start guessing if you'd like. We had tea, pot stickers, tacos, salted caramel cheesecake. God. Oh, sorry. Of course you can, Liz. Sorry, I'm writing, shaking the table. All right. Thank you! Exclamation point for subscribing, Opa, my friend. 70-30 crust to cake ratio. That is bold. Opa, exclamation point. All right. Let's see who got closest. Okay. Okay, so two people. No, wait, hold on. Okay, I guess this person just guessed the same thing twice, it looks like. No, wait, no, just kidding. No, I'm kidding. Wait, hold on. Ooh, okay, so someone was correct, but then they guessed a different thing, and that was further away, so they are disqualified. Sorry. Who's second to closest? I see. All right. Bonita. I think you only guessed once. You guessed 86.90. Bonita. Pre-tip was 65.86. I tipped $20, bringing it to 85.86, which brings you to $1.04 over. Oh wait, she guessed twice? Did you guess twice, Bonita? Did you guess twice? Did you guess two things twice? Thank you, exclamation point, for subscribing. Thank you. I did Opa you. Yeah, I was wrong first. Ah, shoot. Well, you know what? I mean, it happened. It was 78. Okay. I'm sorry, Bonita. Sorry to do that to you. I got to remember to mention that every time. I don't think I mentioned it this time. Who was closest? I see Just Listen at 87 something. How about that? Harambe Tears was so close, but then they guessed twice. Harambe Tears would have won it with their first guess, but I'll give it to Just Listen. It looks like they only guessed once. Anyways, total was 85.86. So some of y'all were very close. Just Listen, you were close. Do you know what you win? Do you know? I think you know. You guessed twice too? Oh my gosh. All right. It's okay. Don't worry. I didn't even say it out loud. Normally I say only guess once. I didn't say it this time. So like, it's just as much on me. Y'all, every single one of you wins nothing. Congratulations. We do appreciate the honesty. Liz, you win nothing. It's like Oprah today. You win nothing, and you win nothing, and you win nothing. Everybody gets nothing and everything. And Emily Taylor is the closest. You know what? Emily. Oh, really? 86-27? I missed that. We'll give Emily. I'm not taking away everyone's nothing and everything, but I see you. Maybe I'll give everyone nothing, but I'll give Emily everything. How's that? Is that fair? Congrats. All right, everyone. Yeah, Emily was robbed. Justice for Emily. Well, we get double nothing, that's right, and triple everything. Wow. Wow. What a day this has been. Surprised I finished the cheesecake, or got very close to finishing it. There we go, last bite. It was good. What can I say? Cool. Well, thank you, everyone. I don't think I missed any gifts. Let me triple check. If I did, I'm so sorry. But I don't think I did. I got everyone. Huge shout out today to Cody and Liz. Huge MVPs. Can't thank y'all enough. I am honored to be in this community with y'all. Thank you also. Oh, that is an MVP sticker. I didn't see that up close. That must be is that one of the default stickers? It must be. Thank you to both of y'all. Thank you to everyone who subscribed today. We're already about halfway to 800, which is great, crazy. Maybe even early next week we hit it. We'll see. Thank you to all my mods working really hard, especially in the first half of the stream. I'm saying thank y'all. I think because Monday, I took Monday and Tuesday of last week off. Say that out loud. I cannot guarantee that I won't do that this coming week. I don't know where my body's going to be on Monday because this weekend I'm going into hibernation mode because it takes a lot of energy, more energy, a higher percentage of my energy to stream during recovery. So I might be back Monday. I might be back Tuesday. I might be back Wednesday. I'm going to do my best to come back on Monday. But if I can't, I can't. And let me I'll tell you, if I'm not back on Monday, know that it's not for lack of trying. But I don't want to I can't predict where I'm going to be by then. So what I can promise though is that you will be informed. I will either make a sub only video updating you. If you see no sub only videos from me by somewhere Monday morning, chances are you're seeing me Monday morning on stream. Just Listen says, as far as I can see, your health is the most important thing. Thank you. Oh, Kenzie, sorry, you came at the very tail end of the stream. We're doing housekeeping at the end. I do have YouTube. Thank you for plugging that. Just Listen. If you are missing my streams every single day, including weekends, I post a stream, from the past, a recorded stream on YouTube. So you can watch those. And I think in the last couple of weeks, it's been older streams, really old, a year old. But starting either this coming week, maybe, I think it's going to be a lot of new stuff within the last month or two. Thank you, Tiny. There it is. So yeah, go follow me there if you want to rewatch some stuff. Chances are there's a bunch of streams on there that you might have missed. I've been posting old streams for a long time now. There's a big, deep library of streams. So anyways, thank y'all for tuning in. I love you. I couldn't be more proud to be a part of this community and to be here with y'all every week. Thank you for understanding my healing process. And of course, until next time.